Good afternoon. It is December 4th, 2020, and here is what we are looking at for today. Basically, it was an uptrend day, and prices started moving up again. Looks like they're pulling back to the EMA. I was expecting them to come back down and hit this close from yesterday, but they did not. So interesting. As you can see, prices in the overnight were trending higher, and then it looks like about 3:20 Eastern time they started ranging. I didn't see any entries before 7 o'clock. Maybe if people took this as a double bottom right here. But anyway, we had this green channel. Actually, it's like a spiking channel. Steep leg up here that broke out into congestion. I might adjust these support and resistance areas over here as we look at these trades. But we had an overshoot of this green channel, which led to a break, 2 legs up to a new high, and then price kind of started ranging with a downward bias until after 3 o'clock, and that's when kind of started going crazy for a little and started trending up again. That's a very healthy trend right there. So I don't know if you were still trading, but you might take that. So let's look at the few trades that I marked, and I think this is what we're going to be looking at for the rest of the year. That's what Mack has been saying. So let's look. So as I said, prices were ranging from about 3 a.m. Came down. Oh, yeah, this is the double bottom that I was looking at. I'd probably take that. I'd get nervous around here when it started ranging, but it's a nice signal bar. Here, let me turn this crosshairs off. So this first trade comes, I marked it as aggressive because it's in this overnight range, but it is second entry, failed second entry short, and it's off the trend line. So something to think about. But even here, it's like within a micro range. So that's definitely aggressive. But if you did take it, moves up, you get a higher low right here. The reason here, let me zoom in. The reason I marked this second trade is because that's a trap. People are going short here, thinking that we're going to go back into congestion. You get a nice bullish bar, and then you get this nice, bearish bar, and then you get this nice bullish bar right after. So that's why I marked that. And so this is a spiking channel, moves into this larger green channel, but prices did range for a bit here. I don't see a good entry in this range. Yeah. So prices just go back and forth. Still no good entries. This is a terrific entry. Fits the rules. Off the trend line. Second entry. Breakout pullback off of this level. And it's just a textbook second entry. So take that. If you did take that, how big of a move is that? About 85 to. If you were putting your stop below each bar, then you would get stopped out after 2 points. But if you stuck with the runner, you'd probably exit around here at the top of the channel. Or if you came all the way up here, you would have gotten looks like a 7-point move. So up here, you get this big leg up, okay? Overshoot. And then you do get a second entry right here off this. Well, we wouldn't have had this level of support yet. You get the second entry. I marked it as aggressive because it's not at the bottom of the trend. But I was thinking that I might take it because of this big steep leg up. So you might be thinking that you would get another leg up. But with the overshoot, you could also be anticipating it leading to a break, which it did. But it is a nice signal bar off the EMA. it's a second entry, and it would have gotten you some money. So think about that. But yeah, you would normally want to wait until it comes back to the trend line, because that's no man's land. Okay, and yeah, I think at you might I had the lines drawn here, and that does look like it works, but I don't know, you might at this point you might have it here, over here you might have it here. Actually, you wouldn't even have it drawn there. Over here you would probably have it drawn here because of these two highs. Actually there, because these two bars touch that level, and these two bars had closes at that level. And that being the case, you might take, if you got a good signal bar, you might take this. That's not a good signal bar though. But you know, we gotta break. So we are waiting for 2 legs up to a new high. Break, 1 leg up, 2 legs up. You get a lower high, and I didn't even think about that when I was going through it, but that's perfect reason to take that. You get the break, you get 2 legs up to a new high, then you get a lower high. Take that. And for me, that's right back into this area of congestion. So I like that trade. You get another opportunity here if you want, but I don't know. I don't know if you would take that. Prices go back and forth. It looks like we're getting a channel down at this point. But this is very congestive, as you can see. I like this move right here. If you draw your trend line off these two here and these bars, it still looks might be risky because you got the EMA and the top of the trend line. But if you draw it off this right here, which is where it ended up being, I would definitely take that. Especially some of you, your chart's probably, this is probably a bearish bar. On mine it looks kind of neutral, but for some people it's probably bearish. So anyway, that's a nice move down. And then you get this move off the trend line. I marked it as aggressive because this level of support right here. But if you have the channel drawn, it hits off this low, hits off these lows, you might take that. And is that all I saw? Yeah, that's all I saw. So, hope everyone made some money this week. And I will be back next week.